Konnichiwa.
Welcome to the Shinobi Unfolding.
Konnichiwa, mi gente. Welcome to another episode of the Shinobi Unfolding. I am your Shinobi, Jay Aguilar.
I am the Fit Chef, JL.
Monty?
Hey guys, the professor here.
What's going on, everyone? Okay.
And you guys know who she is. She was here in the last season. She brought some idea. She brought us new anime. She brought us colors and pictures and design. I'm here to talk about StephaniquaProductionz. Round of applause.
Hello, everybody. It's good to be back.
Welcome.
Yes.
A little laggy, but I'm here.
No, you're
No,
fine.
you're fine.
You improve way better.
That's good.
And we're here
Glad
to
to
talk
hear
about
it.
something so amazing like cupcake, like bizcocho, like pastelito, like tres leche, like sushi from El Ninja. We're here to talk about anime. I really studied on that one too. Oh my god! Like, after so many times of doing
tres
it.
leches, man.
Oh, dude, it was so amazing. Shout out to El Ninja, man. That's my boy. Hook him up with some t-shirt real soon, but you know he's my guy. How's everybody doing?
Very good.
Good. Chilling.
Yeah. I wanted to quickly talk about. You guys have to follow us first on the YouTube, the Facebook, the Instagram, the Twitter. We're also on the 12 different podcast media around the world. All you gotta do is Google it, Bing it, smoke cloud it, ask your mom about it. She knows about us. We know about her. So, the Shinobi Unfolding in your house. But yeah, I want to talk about anime real quick. A quick recap before we go to the topic. Anybody watching anything new, interesting, fun?
Nothing new.
Yes, Professor?
I was gonna say, I don't know. This isn't that weird thing where they advertise it as anime, but some people might disagree. The new Transformers series on Netflix.
Yes, I cleared that.
Yeah, still haven't finished it, but it's different. I can tell you that.
So it's if you played the games that came out a few years ago, there was
On
War
the
for
PS4?
Cybertron. Yeah, PS4 and Xbox 360. If you played War for Cybertron, and I believe the second one was called The Fall of Cybertron.
Nice.
Those games had the most Transformers lore that anything has been brought to in a while, and that's exactly what this show has done. A lot of voice actors on there are very excellent as well. One of them is actually a JoJo's dubber. He voices Megatron. I actually followed him on Instagram, and he's been very social, just giving me a little bit of info on his artwork and all that. But also that whole show, I tried watching it in Japanese dub just because I was being very closed-minded about it, but I couldn't do it, so I switched to the dub. I ended up enjoying it a lot more. They got part 2 and 3 coming. I believe part 2 is called Earthrise, and I would definitely check it out. It's pretty dope.
Facts.
All right.
Fact. Steph, what about you? Since the last time you was here in the Shinobi Unfolding, what you been watching?
Well, in terms of anime, the last one I watched would be Dorohedoro on Netflix.
Yes.
I got to episode 6, and I'm still very confused. But I couldn't look away at the same time, Like I'm seeing
Very
where it
risque
goes.
art.
Yeah, I actually really liked the art style. It's new, but it has like an old style, and I found out because it's the manga that's old, like it's from a more vintage kind of style. So I was like, oh, that's cool.
All right.
It's almost got a little film grain to it in a way in some moments, right? Yeah, it's pretty dope. It's good anime art.
Yeah, I think we also talked about it before, and I think we were all pretty pleased with it. A little confusion, but we're pretty excited for upcoming episodes that might be released in the near future. Kudos for you, Steph. Kudos. I'm proud of you. But I want to shout out to your boy Edmund. Last season, he recommended me a anime called From the New World, and I finally got the chance to watch it and finish it. And I gotta say, it might be in my top 10 of in. Yes.
Wow.
Looking at the ratings, if you look at the history, people rated 4.7 out of 5, 5 out of 5. The artwork is beautiful. The dramas is there. I took notes, guys. It was so of an emotional ride. Think about like Dr. Stone, Mob Psycho, Goblin Slayer, and Erase all had a baby together, right? This would be the show. It had like the artwork, it has like the music, it has the drama, it has some action. It make you feel some type of way for not only humanity but also for all living creature around you. I definitely recommend it. The story is about a future event, 1,000 year, where there was an incident in the early 2000s. A PK or a psychic kid went ballistic, killed everybody, and 1,000 years later is an organization that focus on how to contain those kids before they go crazy by the age of 17. And they add in so many different elements that I don't want to ruin it for everybody, but you got to give it a chance. Again, on my book, it moved up to the top 10.
Nice synopsis. That sounds dope.
It is, dude. It is. I'll send you the link if you guys want to give it a watch. But
How long is it?
25 episodes.
Oh,
it's 25 episodes, but there's 2 plots. You know what I'm saying? Because there's the time skip goes from the age of 10 up to 14 to 26, and 10 14 is like one portion of it. 26 is the second plot. And when I saw like the character development, especially with the villain, this villain is now my top 5 because he is such a connivable, evil bastard that he started as a peasant. The low of the low, came on top, murking, killing people, pop with the chopper. It's crazy. I really have so much
top
respect
over Kira at the moment, considering
it sounds a lot like Akira, bro.
Right.
Kira,
I said Kira from JoJo's.
Yeah.
That's. Oh, I meant that it sounds like Akira.
No, Kira from JoJo is definitely also top 5 for sure. But this guy moved like maybe on the 5-4 spot in my personal opinion.
Okay.
Yeah,
yeah, man.
Oh no, I was thinking like Lord Baelish from like Game of Thrones. Matt Conniving. Sorry, man.
You never watched the show.
Never watched it.
Yeah,
Game of Thrones was not my thing. I'm sorry,
it's okay.
guys.
Everyone's got a different thing, man. It's all right. We're still friends.
did
You like
Monty.
anime? It's fine.
It's okay, Monty. I know what you're talking about.
Oh, 4 out of 6 knows what you're talking about.
Can I give a quick mention real quick?
Go for it, dude.
I think we recorded it. I'm not sure if I said I wasn't on board with GOH, God of High School, anymore. But
You
as
said
of
you wasn't.
I said I wasn't. It was last week. I was talking to my brother and I was telling him how episode 4 and 5's pace really threw me off and I wasn't on board with it. And he was like, "Man, it's like we're just waiting to go to outer space. You're sitting there training. You're going through astronaut training. You're stuck in this gyrosphere and you're just spinning around. You don't know where you're going and you just want to go to fucking space."
Yep.
And episode 6 came, and I went to outer space. It turned up. They explained things. They hit you off. They hit you with different voice actors that you've heard before, characters you've been waiting to see. Watch episode 6. I kind of want to go at the throat of the 3-episode rule. That's all I'm going to say. But I'm on board with it right now. And Senpai agreed.
I will, smoke that pot.
Small mention.
I think that we will definitely
Take that 3-episode ride.
By the end of the season, I think that we need to have a recap of how we feel about all of this.
Of God of High School.
I mean,
it's still early. Still early, but we'll see. Just because you said it's got that momentum now, but we lost it for a while, so hopefully.
I don't think it had any momentum to begin with, because usually I'm saying this kind of episode is usually how you start the anime, and the way this episode starts, I'm not kidding you, 28 seconds in, it's just.
And the funny thing is, like, I was the only one that hasn't talked shit about it yet because I was waiting for Grandpa. That's all I was waiting for.
And Grandpa.
I was waiting for Grandpa. That's all I was waiting for. I was like, yo, if Grandpa's whack, this anime's whack.
Grandpa's not whack.
And what happened, son? Grandpa's that
I think that's the title of the show right there. It's Grandpa Whack, the anime is whack.
Son,
I like
Grandpa is that dude, son. Like,
where's Grandpa?
and then
That should be the title.
the episode gets a lot darker too. So then that's why it gets better because you're like, oh shit, shit's getting real.
Yeah, super
But
real.
yeah, definitely. Once again, it took the 3 anime rule that I usually use. It's funny because a lot of these animes are becoming like 6 episodes, 7 episodes in. You got to give it a longer chance now.
Kind of like how Steph's 6 episodes in on Dori Doro. You know, you're still kind of confused when you get to the end. And, you know, it's a really good plot move, writing device to where you tie everything else together. I think the Witcher series did it the same way. You know, they do time jumps back and forth. And then at the end, your brain starts to put the puzzle together. It's fun. It's just frustrating when you're formatted to see sequential events a certain way all the time. And 3 episodes in, you're like, okay, I should know what the main character's potential is now. But nowadays, we don't. I think the formula is changing. But again, that was a small mention. I don't want to go there yet.
Because I'm doing my best not to spoil it because that's my specialty. I spoil things for people.
It is. Don't do that. You've already done it before we started. Monty's in tears on the inside.
Yeah, my bad. But with that being said, you guys know who Steph is and what she doing and how she does it. And so we're here just to talk about our topic of the day. And you know, we talked about this before. I thought bringing it back because Steph is a person who expressed some liking for some of these characters. I know I expressed liking of these characters too, and we're talking about the waifus and the husbandos. I think if you don't know what they are a character that you would like to be in a relationship, being in anime, cartoon, or in video games. So for JL and Roland, you don't have to only limit yourself to anime. It could be from video games as well. You could be like, you know, the Chief from no, not the Chief, who I'm thinking of. I had this
Master Chief, bro. Are you talking about Master Chief?
You're into redheads like that? 7 foot tall redhead?
She looks like the Master Chief, but she's in Super Smash Brothers.
Oh, you're talking about
Samus Aran?
Yeah, that girl.
Okay.
But you did the Zero Suit one with the blue tights.
Yeah.
He likes the whip. He's into that shit.
Yeah. Spank me if you want.
You're gonna say the armor one with the cannon, you know? Just
he's like, baby, my safe word is Metroid.
God.
Okay.
So,
I'm enjoying this episode more than I thought I would.
Yeah. So to start off the list, I thought we each just mention a name. You know, we mention a name. See if we don't know about it, that person just talk about that person real quick. Boom, 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 and then we rotate a bit and then see how far we could go. All right.
My list and OMK's list are very similar.
Really? So just because you said that, who's the first person that you guys have in common?
Roland?
Winry, because she's the GOAT.
From where?
From Full Metal, Winry.
Ah, good choice. Good choice. Good choice.
Know, always held it down no matter what.
So the loyal ones.
Yeah, it's just, you know, she always had his back and always was there for him no matter what. It was for both of them, not just for, you know, just for Edward, you know, for Alphonse as well. Just always there, always. And that's what you want to see, right? Always there, no matter what. Even through the arguments and everything.
She's always faithful.
Always
respect.
There. That's it.
Respect.
Realist.
All right. Let's jump into Stephanie. Stephanie, who do you want to bring to the table or want to talk about as your waifu or husbandos?
Well, I'm not going to say this in any particular order, but to juxtapose the previous answer, I am going to go with a toxic waifu. And her name is Gasai Yuno from Future Diary, Mirai Nikki.
Oh God,
She is crazy. She's
you
off
like
the
them crazy
rails.
girls?
Yeah, the pink-haired one. Listen, she might be insane, right? But she's crafty. She outsmarted everybody else in there. I gotta give it to her. Like, you know, she's not like put her finger on her ring. She's more gonna force that ring on her finger, you know? Like she sounds Puerto Rican.
Lawyer up.
Yeah, no. I think she's definitely not your common waifu. That's why I have to go with something radical.
Wow. that anime itself, it's crazy itself, though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is that the gambling one I keep hearing about?
No.
It's about the phones, the cell phones, and each person kind of plays in this game, and they're pretty much going to die, and the last one that gets to survive gets to live, something like that. It's been a minute since I watched it again, but it was a good anime, and like we were talking about the time loop thing, that kind of plays a part in it. I don't want to spoil anything.
Okay.
So I think it was competed with Darwin's game with the phone.
Sounds similar.
I think like each phone has its own ability. So one person could predict the future, one person will do this, one person do that, and impact one person to another too. So, wow, Steph, you really surprised me with that pick. I thought you was gonna go with something more simple, but you know, go big or go home. I respect that.
Jump right into it.
All right, Professor, down in my corner, who you got?
You know, when I was thinking about like all the characters and everything, just saying what Owen K was talking about, somebody that's always there to get you back. I'll say Rukia from Bleach, especially the first couple of seasons.
Okay.
Like again, my love and hatred for Bleach is that some of the characters I feel like didn't get utilized at the end as much. Rukia is one of them. Rukia should have been like the main girl for that whole show from beginning to end.
Yeah, so
wasn't she supposed to receive, or her power was shared with Ichigo in some way in the beginning? I forget the very first
she
episode.
had share in order to, because she was dying. The only way to say it was that she gave her powers to Ichigo, and then from then on she didn't have her powers, so they had to go through all these loops to get them back.
I got it back. Okay.
She gets them back. But she never gets them back from Ichigo, and they're like, why does he still have his powers? And that opens like this whole other
Right. Thank you for the refresher.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. Playing safe. I respect that. Monty, I know you're gonna go wild on me, please.
No, I wasn't gonna go too wild. I mean, if we're gonna go for like I like Steph's point. You guys watch Princess Mononoke. I fucking love Lady Eboshi.
Oh, yeah.
So that's the main villain there.
She was a villain?
That movie.
Yeah. She's great because like
I thought she was just a bad bitch. That's all I thought.
Well, that too. Okay.
I meant bitch in a good way. Let me shut up. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say, man, just ease it with that, man. You try to get us.
Well, we know where the minute clip is gonna look like now.
So I brought her up. She's very driven. She's got leadership. She leads Irontown. She's very much about her business. I love the fact that she's in a sense she's very feminist forward. She buys she frees all the women from their contracts at the brothels, and they all come in, and she puts them in positions to work in the ironworks, and just kind of builds like this whole thing of like self-reliance with everybody in Irontown. Even leaving them to fend for themselves and feeling confident that they were going to, hold it down, which they did. Man. And then surprisingly, there's all this cold calculating surface. The inside, very compassionate, especially towards her own. I gotta say, Lady Eboshi, that's a bad B right there. All right, HBIC.
All right, Jo.
Well, Roland mentioned one. We have an agreement on another one, but I won't bring her up yet. My main one, just because it's been since I was 11 years old, and I've been fascinated by her character as a cat burglar, is Nami from One Piece, which I'm pretty sure you guys all knew I was going to pull that out.
I thought you was going to say Chi-Chi, but go ahead.
Yeah.
Chi-Chi from DBZ.
Yes.
No.
That's the bottom.
No.
Great one. Keeper.
This is where
the shit she puts up with all day. I give her that vote, but no, Nami. No. One, because her struggle as an orphan when they first introduced her, and everything that she, you see her as one way. It's like, oh, this girl's just a thief, but you see what she went through, especially with the fishmen, and how she escaped and then comes back and she saves her village with the help of Luffy, of course. That was a fantastic moment. But also in the future, they meet Usopp, and he ends up designing a lightning rod for her. It's like a type of weapon. And then when the 2-year gap happens, Oh, did you? This is dope.
Mhm.
It's so dope. It's
Yeah,
like why was he able to make something so powerful?
so powerful, yo,
Bad
ass.
powerful. But it gets crazier too, is because the 2-year gap happens. She ends up going to some place, I won't describe it. She learns how to use it a bit better. It gets upgraded, and then in further arcs, she is enormously powerful. Like controlling the elements of wind and thunder, powerful.
Nice.
She even gains a buddy from one of the emperors and ends up using it. And she is just a force to be reckoned with, not only as a navigator, but as a person that can negotiate with enemies. Definitely a lot of trickery. She can direct Luffy better than anybody else, especially to guide him as the navigator, both emotionally and on the ship itself. She's just the shit. And Sanji's always been after her, and her measurements of her body change every story arc and every other season. So I mean, he just keeps continuing to shape out. If you look at a before and after of like 8 or 9 slides, it's in her wiki how her measurements have changed. I don't know.
She had some work done, bro.
Money talk. Yeah.
I mean, her bounty's like 66 billion berries where I'm at the moment. So she's up there.
She's a beast, yo. She's so important because it showed me when she got sick that the navigator is everything. It's like, yo, without her, it's a wrap. Like,
Zoro's number 2, but Nami was there first before anybody. So in my heart, she's always been number 2 as much as Zoro is as well.
Yeah, Zoro's my favorite character. His character is just crazy.
I think I wore the shirt at the reunion, bro. He's brotherhood at heart.
He's the man, son.
He also has no sense of direction, but that's my life.
At all.
Never. I'm going to start on my list with a person that you guys didn't want to watch it, but that's fine. This person has been a positive influencer to her surrounding. She lost her mom at the age of 14, her dad at the age of 8. She decides to live in the forest. She was accepted into a rich family who has a dark secret, but yet she still accepts them as who they are. She had one person in her favor and slowly won every 12 zodiac animal to death. And I am talking about Toro Honda from Fruit Basket. Yes. I cannot tell her this girl does not has the body. She doesn't have brains, but she has kindness. She has love. She traveled 3 hours just to see her grandfather when his back was thrown and he had to stay home. She just went to him just to take care of him. She loved everybody like they were like family. You know what I'm saying? And that's something that I love and respect. And in the manga, which I finished, her happy ever after, I cried. I'm not gonna lie, I cried. I was like, you finally got what you wanted, and it's closure, and I feel happy that I did it. Yes, Scott Senpai, I did it. I finished the manga. I'm hoping you're proud. Yeah, actually he was. I texted
she sounds like a keeper, Jay, in all honesty. You mentioned not having the physical appearance, but all those other qualities make a great woman, I think.
Well, actually, that's a good question right here. What makes a person your waifu or husbandos? Like, what would be the type of attraction or qualities you would consider to put them in the list? You know what I'm saying?
She can't be a random chef from Food Wars, I'll tell you that.
Oh, snap.
I just saw one of the cooks. She's a part of this dark place, and she pulled a fucking chainsaw out and started cutting meat. Like, you can't pull a character like that.
So you're opposite to Steph with the craziness, right?
No. The craziness can, crazy can be hot. Depending,
a little spicy.
A little spice, depending on where you're at in your life. It could be cool.
Until you got to sleep with one eye open, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, Juan. And what other qualities would you say you would look into these type of character, Monty?
Damn. All right. For me, power. I like a strong female character, just a strong person in general, strong personality, someone with morals, someone with ideals, and you're gonna like, but also gonna be compassionate at the same time, and that's where you get that mesh between the hot and the cold, and besides a good power struggle, good conflict breeds character. So, it's good for the relationship. So I don't know.
Good stuff.
For me, it's more of admiration. doing things that I don't have balls to or that I would like to do, you know, like a waifu that makes me want to be a better me. And or, you know, in Yuno's sense, like craftier, like, you know, she's strategic like that. I could never plot like that, you know. I could never, you know, do the things that she did to get what she wanted, but I can admire it. I can appreciate it, you know. And I also have like more innocent waifus too. I'm not crazy. She's just the craziest one.
It's fine.
No judgments. This is a judgment-free zone. You know that.
Everybody's normal. We don't judge.
No, we're not.
Yeah. Shut your whore mouth, all right?
Professor.
I think it's just that kind of like having somebody who is a big team player, and by that I mean that character is not there to do only things that only benefit her, right? Like the whole thing with Rukia was, you know, when she was taken to the Soul Society, instead of saying, hey, you know, it wasn't me, like this guy did this or that or blah, 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 she takes full fault for everything, and she's ready to be executed in front of everybody. She doesn't say anything to try to save herself. It's that kind of thing. Ride or die.
Ride or die.
Hell yeah.
Okay. All right.
Wild sauce.
Yeah. And OMK?
Just like Juan said, ride or die, real one. That's it. That's all you can ask for.
Room.
Less.
Room.
That's it. Nothing else you can ask for.
Okay. So here's an interesting question that just came to my head. Boom. If your significant partner, right? Boom, saw you watching anime, and from your favorite anime itself, which one do you think they might be attracted to or might catch their attention while you're watching the show, that you have to like, babe, no, you can't have him, he's off limit, blah blah blah? Like any character like that comes to mind? Like for an example, I was thinking about you know, from Black Clover, my Juno. Juno is a cute kid, you know what I'm saying? People love him, people wants him. Like if I had a partner right now and she I'll be like, no, you can't have Juno because I got him. He's in my top 10. You know what I'm saying? So anybody that you could think of, or
sounds like a Steph specific question.
Maybe or anybody who's comfortable with it. You know what I'm saying?
No, man, I'm just not the jealous type. I'm just like, whatever.
Really?
I'm just laughing here because my girl would have been like, yeah, I'm not watching this. She just walked away.
Facts. Exactly.
I think
exactly.
my girl's caught up with My Hero. We watched that, and we both have a favorite female character out of that entire show. In fact, she kind of references the character herself to herself, and that's Uraraka. Just from physical looks as well as characteristics, she's very well reserved. She hasn't really expelled her feelings to Deku, but you know they're there. And she's quite the shy person herself. And Uraraka's kind of grown further into like season 5 and whatever, but that would be my favorite from that show that we do watch together. We watched Demon Slayer together as well. And
classic.
You know, his sister is pretty dope as well. Anytime she shows up, it's just like, man, she is cute as fuck, and she'll look at me like, it's like, oh, hold on. I mean, don't get any ideas. I'm not. Come on.
She could turn any size. She goes from for fun.
I could go so many ways with that, Jay, but I'm not.
I know.
I'm taking
because I appreciate my life. Yeah, me too. That
doesn't happen often, all right?
Steph.
Okay, for me, this is difficult. I don't have a partner, so I can't really say much. But if I did, I wouldn't want them to touch like Taiga from Toradora, because she's very adorable. She's I don't know if you guys have watched that.
That just got posted on Netflix recently, I saw.
Yeah. The anime has a bit of a date on it. It's not new, but it's a very cutesy, fun anime. It makes me laugh. She's a tsundere, so she's stubborn, but like she also has feelings, and I don't know, I can kind of relate to that. Like I'm a little bit of a stubborn person, but I also, have a soft side. So I don't know. I wouldn't want anyone to say like, oh, she's cute. Although she is kind of small and short, so like,
relatable.
Yeah.
The main character in there, is he like the high school heartthrob or something? I got that impression very early on.
Hmm.
No, he's kind of like a awkward dude. He really likes this
He's a
girl
dork.
named Nina Green, and he's like trying to do the most just to get to this girl that he has a crush on.
The thirst.
But Taiga and him have some sort of arrangement where he's kind of her dog. Don't ask, just watch.
Okay.
So he kind of bids to
I'm
her
listening.
will, and she kind of has the upper hand here, but she tends to help him get the girl that he wants, and she uses him to get the guy that she wants, and then it goes from there.
So they're pickup artists in anime?
No, they're more of like high school. It's like a high school type of anime, and they I don't want to spoil it. I'm so bad at explaining.
No,
we'll watch it. I'll watch it. I saw it, and I saw a little preview of it, and even the art style. I was like, this could be a different route for me. Let me add this to my list. So it's on there.
Yeah, it might be more of a slice of life. It's, it has some.
See, Monty, I'm trying. It's a slice of life.
I am very proud of you, man. I'm so proud of you because you could come out here shonen, and I'm just like, come on, there's more than just shonen, man.
That's all I've been.
Shonen with a pose.
My whole life
has been shonen. That's pretty good insight right there. I think when we think about these characters that we actually, Steph, you're a cosplayer, so professionally, in my personal opinion, when you choose these characters that you try to emulate and represent, do you usually go for the one that you feel like you have the most connection with, or is it just the one that you feel like maybe with her style I could replicate it and do a good representation of it? So is it more of a feeling or something that is like, I think this is like an easy route for me?
Most of the time, if not all, I try to do characters that I have a connection to. When you wear the costume, it's like you're a superhero kind of in your head. You become that character, and the passion you feel for that character kind of shows when you wear the costume, because you never know who's going to be at a convention and say an inside joke and they expect you or would like you to respond like that character would. And honestly, it just makes the whole experience more authentic for yourself. You feel more genuine joy than you would being a character that you don't know too well, that you can't really relate to in your head. Yeah,
that's dope.
No, pretty dope. And I guess we could continue on with the pickup. Thanks, Steph, for answering my question. So who's the second round pick for your wife or husband list? Roland, who's that second person that comes to mind?
Let's go.
I think I'll let JL take this because I answered the first one that we had in common. So this is our second one that we
I'm forgetting her name, but from Shield Hero, somebody.
I want to say I want to say both though, because they both had his back. Like
Reptalia
and
oh my god,
Philo,
yeah. All day. Yeah, they're a package deal if you think about it.
2 for 1. I like that. Yes.
Raftalia just man,
so much depth.
Even if no one's seen Shield Hero, he has it's like a slave pact. Yeah, you suck too. It's like a slave pact. They've got no choice but to follow him. I don't remember. Eventually, at some point, she becomes a free will, and everybody continuously says that he's like a slave owner, and they constantly the guy, but. She has his back naturally, even after all that, through everything, and her growth progress when she levels up, was fresh as hell. Insane, and she's just a dope character. Her skills are fresh as hell. As on the warrior side of it, I wouldn't say. I mean, you learned her backstory and everything, and it's really, really sad. And for her to go through everything that she went through and then to become someone else's slave, but to be freed after that, I think is just very, very great character development, especially as far as a female side character. Usually that would be a male character next to him, but this show just did very well at, emphasizing their connection, especially at the end. If you haven't finished season 1, you need to. he is not only, a great leader at that point, but he also fulfilled a lifelong dream that she would never ever have thought she'd ever obtain, and I can't wait to see season 2 and to see what they do.
Absolutely.
Read the manga. Like,
Yeah.
it's
Don't tell me what to do.
I just want to I just want to piggyback on that because that was a pick of mine as well. I love that her and Naofumi go through the same events, very dark, and he focuses always on the negative, and she's always on the positive. Whereas, like, he hates the shield, she's grateful for the shield.
She
like,
embraces him and pulls him
and,
back
like,
in.
And yeah, so because her life's so fucked, she could easily go the other way, but she pulls herself up each and every time, which is fucking beautiful, man.
I mean, once you've been at the bottom, you just learn how to endure it.
You can go to the bottom. You can
There's ways to dig yourself down, bro.
But she's been like in the bottom, and she's been able to not look, like you said, focus on the negative. She just be like,
further you dig through dirt, you'll find water. So
basically, it's like that's something that I admire of her. I want to give a shout out to Dexter Mom from Dexter Laboratory.
She thick.
Oh, she thick. She thick as fuck. She
That's
got them
all.
yams, all right?
Son, facts.
Yeah, like
Dexter's mom.
You see this reaction? Says enough.
Good pick.
So, Professor, who you got?
So I also had Raphtalia. So that was like, I think it's like a unanimous thing. I had it on my
that's for
list.
sure.
I had
Anime?
huh?
Out of all of the anime that we watched?
Yeah.
Bro,
I
she's
know what you're
got
trying
so
to
much
do.
depth and complexity that we
You're trying to
haven't
do this
seen in
dollar
a character
thing
in a
again.
while.
Bro,
I
she's
know
willing
what
to
you
die every second for this dude. She's always the front line, always.
I feel like there's another character similar like that. But
I had the other one that I had in mind was also the girl from My Hero, so that's like part of my list. But the other one that I was gonna add, and her name's skipping my mind right now. It's the spear girl from Dr. Stone.
Oh, bitch! I can't remember the name.
Super strong.
Yeah,
you
they
know,
always
like
make fun of her that she looks like an ape. She's strong.
Right, except that, like, she does not look like an ape. That's the funny thing, right? Does not look like an ape. She wants to do everything possible to save her sister, and she does anything that she can to help the village. So,
especially carrying all that water from where she'd carry it all the way, how many times she would over and over to
Kohaku.
help.
Yeah,
Kohaku. There you go. Yeah, her sister was, dying regardless, but she would just continuously bring her, fresh water. So, yeah, very admirable character, actually. As soon as you meet her, though, it's just like, is this girl just a hothead? Is she gonna kill this guy?
She could have.
Could have easily.
So I guess I'm just gonna throw some name out there. You guys say yay, name, maybe no. I don't care. Okay. Unless if Steph has another person she wants to throw in there before I start naming random people.
I'll say a husbando this time. I guess since no one's done video game yet, I'll say Roxas from Kingdom Hearts.
Whoa!
Because he's cool.
Over Sora.
The fake Sora.
No, I don't.
Come on.
I like Roxas way better than Sora. I'm not gonna lie. Like, Roxas just seemed like he had a deeper thing going on. I actually started playing Kingdom Hearts 2 before 1, so that's probably why I'm biased. But I don't know. I was just like a young little bean when I started playing that game, and I was like, wow, he's depressed. I kind of like him, but like there's more to it. I really liked he just seemed more passionate, and Sora was too much of a goody compared to Roxas. Sora was always my friends and this and that, and I don't know, I feel like Roxas and I would vibe way better.
I'm a Tifa fan all day.
I have no shame. I'll throw a Husbandos too. I'm gonna go with Jotaro from JoJo Bizarre. That's one. That's a handsome boy right there.
What's happening to you? What have I done?
What do you mean? He's a handsome boy.
I can't wait to see Jay's outfit next week. That's all I'm saying.
No, well, right? Because as soon as, I guarantee you, when you get to season 5, your opinions are all gonna change, bro.
I mean, like, you think I was gonna say Joseph? Okay, out of the JoJo, right?
I didn't know who you were gonna pick.
Is Jotaro, Jonathan, Joseph, Josuke so far in my list?
I mean, he's a man amongst men. He calls his mom a bitch, and he gets away with it. So
That's facts.
so
he didn't know.
He doesn't mean it.
He didn't
doesn't
know.
mean it. He's taking care of her on the side and make sure she's not sick. You know, it's just a big farce. It's a big fucking farce.
It's hard to look through it. That's the one thing I didn't really like about him, but he's hot.
Case closed.
I got you.
I got something to talk about with JL on a completely different day, but I was looking at some stuff of JoJo, like future seasons and stuff, and I saw this character that I don't even know if there's a season for this character yet, that was riding a horse.
Yeah,
we got to talk about that.
Yeah, we do. That whole part is about horse riding.
Season 5?
Most of the characters are season 6
not even made
7. Is it 7 or 6 rolling?
I think
I'm not sure. I think
7.
Yeah, 7 was.
I want to say 7 as well.
Yeah, 7 was the last one that he illustrated. So yeah, that's one of the concepts. I mean, another piece to why he's riding a horse is he's paralyzed. That's because he can't walk.
Oh shit!
If you play the fighting game, he's actually on a horse, and the horse is like doing kicking moves. And the stand isn't even the horse. He has a stand too, but the horse is trained as well. But that's as far as I'll tell you.
Fair enough. I'm learning. I'm loving JoJo every single day. I just took a break because, like I said, I have to complete the promise that I made last season, and again, the anime fulfill it, and I love it. Top 10. So I'm about to throw some name, right? The girl from Ghost in the Shell.
Son of a bitch, man! That's on my fucking list. All right. You know what I'm saying? Man, that's my go-to right there, man.
She is. All right. I mean, like, I don't remember much of the anime series because it's been a while, but you know, we did a women recognition March, I think. March Women Day month, whatever it was. So we focus more on anime. I'm a terrible
That's deeper in our hole here, bro.
I'm a terrible human being.
For sure.
It's like some fucking bullshit day. Doesn't matter. Don't even go back and listen to it. It was Women's International Day. And we did
Women March.
No, that's the month.
Yeah, the month of March. It was dedicated for women, and I didn't know the whole titlement of it. Okay, forgive me. All right.
All right,
I'm
man.
canceled. Android 18, guys, from Dragon Ball Z.
For sure.
Yes.
Wait, after Android Saga or during?
Either. I don't
or, bro. She's a fighter.
One's really evil. One's a mom. Pick one.
She's both.
She was.
I like Crazy too.
Yeah, she never went nice. She's just like.
I don't mind a bad girl.
Things for money.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's a great monologue I love from a play I can't seem to remember, but it's like, I'm not who I was 10 years ago. I'm not even who I was 10 minutes ago. I'm all that and more. So like,
Church.
That's awesome.
Church. Chi-Chi from Dragon Ball Z.
Nah.
Yeah. No.
Nah.
What?
Professor has spoken.
I think Chi-Chi from Dragon Ball.
yeah, she's too submissive, man.
Yes.
No,
and then
she's
after
not.
That,
she was crazy in the beginning.
She was just whack. She was just whack. Always talking about.
The director made her whack, but she was always
like
there
the
for
character
Goku.
became whack. The character was cool in Dragon Ball Z. No.
Whatever, Professor. I'm not gonna force you. Nico Robin from One Piece.
Hey man, if I wasn't gonna pick Nami, it'd be her. This is cracking necks out of nowhere with multiple hands. Oh, those hands.
I just got introduced to her too.
Oh, really? You'll love her.
Did you just get to that arc?
Yeah, I just got done with the arc where she got saved by Luffy.
You finished it.
No.
Let's talk about it
You
real
already
quick.
seen the whole and
So you saw like the water skill and everything that this kid pulled out of his like imagination during this
Did
fight.
you see the train?
You saw it when he used blood.
No. Did you get to the train yet?
I don't think I got to the train.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
But what about when he used blood to stop the sand?
Yeah, I've seen that.
He's past that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I've seen
The
that.
train though, wow.
Not the train though.
Oh man.
Yo.
One of my favorite. All right, I'll throw a little waifu in there, and I don't know if it counts or not because I can't tell if it's male or female. But there's a cat. There's a cat. Okay, that has the funniest laugh I've ever heard.
Oh yeah, lay it on me, bro. It's getting weird. I fucking
it's
love
a
it, bro.
Cat and an old lady. Cat and old lady combo. All right, directing the pirates to where they got to be on this train that's just literally riding on water across the ocean. This train's going, and this cat, every time there's a moment it gets to mention, goes "Nyah," and you just hear it in the background. It's so fucking funny. I love it. Fucking love it. I remember that thing when I was 15, and I still love it.
I thought
The
you,
more you learn.
I thought you went in a different direction, bro. I thought we were getting.
Oh, I wasn't
weird,
going
bro.
furry on
We're
you. I already
getting
know.
weird, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, my hopes are up here, man.
No, get your hopes back down.
No. Oh, I want to throw out from Haikyuu, Top Husbando. I think is probably one of the best characters for that. Is Koshi Sugawara. He's the setter who steps down to go to the second line, and he's not the first setter. He is patient. He's
number
building,
2.
Yeah, number 2. He builds everybody up. He puts the team first.
Even though he's
Sometimes he
older.
swallows his pride, which I think is something that you have to do as a leader, as a husband, as any of those things. I feel like
Now, husband, you got to do what?
sometimes you gotta swallow your pride. You gotta put the team first, brother. You gotta put. Yo, I'm just saying.
Sometimes you
man.
gotta scrub the oven, man. You know, just scrub the oven.
Not where Juan was going with that.
Go ahead, Monty. I'm sorry.
No, it's all right. I mean, I'm all for pervy jokes, but just there was this one word with no other segue, so I'm like, all right, man, class it up, guys. It's bad coming from me.
I do want to make a quick shout out to my friend Kim, who just finished watching all 3 seasons of Haikyuu, and the crazy thing about her, she just shipped every member of the team. Like she was like, yeah, number 9
They're
with
all
this,
hot.
yeah, because they're cute, and I'm like, no, there's a girl, man. There's a girl involved in this, so they're all good, but you know, good looking people though, good looking people. Shout out to the guy from the Eagle, number 9, the Ace, from season 3. That's a good looking boy, powerful, strong, boom,
I have no follow up to that.
cool.
I'm speechless. Let's keep it rolling.
Okay, sure. Cowboy Bebop, I have for you guys, Miss Valentine, and
Yeah, like 12-year-old me had a little crush on Faye. Yeah.
Yep, and Faye. Yep. Black Clover, from the Blue Rose, Captain of the Blue Rose.
Okay. I can relate to that character so much. I love it.
How so?
Dude, I am the worst with people that I actually like. Like, I'll just be like, it's awful, man.
You're a great guy. Always know that. We love you. Froppy, My Hero Academia.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Honorable mention all day.
I'm about to throw in Malty from Rising of the Shield Hero, aka the B word.
The
Because
bitch.
Yeah, she's the worst.
now we can
man.
say it.
You said it earlier.
No, you know what? It's artist integrity, artist intent, and the artist named her bitch. So therefore, I'm going
There's
to
a
use
capital
the word.
letter in it
All
when he says
right.
it.
All right, so allow me to clear my voice. The B word.
Okay, Ben Shapiro over here.
La puta de Shield Hero.
Whoa, sir, sir.
That's
I
for
know the
Brooklyn.
B word in Spanish.
That's for Brooklyn.
Brooklyn, man, that's like everybody.
Where your people's
Princess Mononoke.
Oh,
Yes.
it's with an
that's
A
the
though. Her name is like Ashi or something, but whatever.
Green Tornado from One Punch.
No, a little on the crazy side.
Oh yeah, duh, yeah. I had to think about that. Yeah, no, she feeling herself, man. Confidence is sexy as fuck. Yeah, I can see that.
That's a plus plus. Neji Hado, aka not the Sun Eater. She's the blue hair, top 3 students. What's her hero name? I'm thinking, I forgot her hero name.
Talk about where she can use like her life force and like.
Yep.
Yeah.
Her.
Yeah, she's part of the big 3. I can't
remember her here. I think Roland would like this. Why I can't read today? Vermilion sister. That's.
Yep. Come on.
Pronounce that shit. Go ahead.
Mary.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God.
Mary had a little lamb.
I gotta look. You asshole. Mary Leota. There we go. I didn't even look it up, but I believe it's like Mary. Hold on. Black.
Oh man.
But yeah, I was gonna say, what about Futaba from
Mikasa? Yes.
From
forgot about
Rascal
her.
Does Not Dream of Bunny Girl Senpai.
The main character?
No. He's a great husbando because he's unrelenting.
I'm about to come at you.
Oh yes.
But my favorite best girl in that entire show is Futaba, and that's the one that's always helping out understand the science. She's always there, no matter 3 in the morning. She's there. She's answering the calls. She's going through her crisis phase. She's going through her own phase. You see it in the series.
Dude,
and then she
her
still
personality.
Yeah.
That
she
episode
still held that shit down, bro.
They just
both
became brothers.
smart and the seductive one. All that one episode, I was like, thank you, director. But as well, Mikasa from Attack on Titans.
Why?
Yes.
Why?
Yes.
What?
Why?
What?
Because
she gonna fight for you?
Is fucking badass, bro.
All right, by herself she is.
She'll kill a Titan for you.
She cut fucking the 2 dudes. He cut him by the throat and cut his arm off, and the other guy, and she was like ready to kill them just to make sure they wouldn't take Eren.
I completely agree with that. Towards the end, she finally showed herself, but she took forever to step up, dude.
No, she was always there from season 1.
She was there on the sidelines after like the first 2 battles.
But like when they did the first mission on season 1,
I think it's because at the beginning they were like, "Yeah, we know how to fight them," and then they got there and everybody's like, "Oh shit! Like we don't know shit about."
But she know that's the only thing. She had that confidence.
She was still struggling though.
In a sense.
Look at the first battle in season 1. Like they're all like really hyped up. Yeah, we can do this, and then they get there.
Oh no, we can't.
Oh my god! And the murder scene though, that murk. Oh, I feel so sorry for those young.
All right,
fellas.
you changed my mind in a minute. Sure.
It's my job sometimes to do.
No,
so.
Juan did, not you. Juan did.
Boo.
Credit.
Yeah. Wow,
Anywho, Steph, any other person you want to throw in? Because I think we're about to, end the show.
Okay. Can I say? Oh, I have 2. All right. So
you
my
can say
last
whatever
husbando,
you want.
Okay, my last husbando would be Psyche from Psyche, the Psyche K series. It's on Netflix. I think he's so relatable. Like I feel him in my soul because he constantly looks up for ways to avoid interaction and people, and sometimes I really do feel that way, but then I know that deep down inside he really does appreciate his friends, and I'm like, oh, so he has a little soft side to him, especially with the I forget her name, but the girl, the really pretty girl that everyone seems to fall for except him because he can read minds and see right through it. And then for waifu, I think one of the most caring and fair people have been Katara from Avatar: The Last Airbender. The only flaw she has is kind of how rash she gets when someone brings up her mom in a bad way, and she kind of victimizes herself just a little bit sometimes. But other than that, she's always been there for Aang, always been so supportive. She's kind of been the mom of the group, and even Sokka has talked about how Katara really stepped up when his mom was gone. Their mom was gone, and how Katara is kind of his new mom now because he doesn't even remember her face anymore from them being so young. So yeah.
That's a beautiful way to end the show. Like,
Great way to end it.
And you could mention any character from Avatar in many aspects. Respect
Even the crazy
to that
one?
show. All the characters, but from villains to antagonists, protagonists, support characters, female roles, elements of the magic. It sucks that the creators walked away from doing the live action, but Netflix showed them no support. They announced that today or yesterday. So I mean, the shout outs on that regard, but great pick right there.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think Legend of Korra is coming on Netflix starting this week, right?
Yeah, I finally get to watch that. I've never seen that, and I can't wait.
Me
to see
neither.
it.
I'm with you,
I love
JL.
I watched
High
some of the episodes, but I didn't get to see all of it.
Yeah,
so.
because they kept switching the time slot, man. It's ridiculous.
Screen share it.
Yeah.
Ooh. I could definitely do that. Well, with that being said, anybody else want to throw something out before I do the outro? Cool. So, go ahead, Joe.
What about the classic J quote? I'm looking for the J quote.
Yeah, where's the quote of the day, bro?
The quote is there. Okay, I just got to do the outro.
What about shout out to?
That's part of the outro.
Oh, my bad.
I guess we all have. We're all kind of off. You know, I'm reckless.
I haven't had dinner yet, so
You're hungry.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You're intermittent fasting. Just keep telling yourself
Yeah,
that.
yeah, every day.
Yeah.
Sure.
That's not healthy.
All right, so this is the Shinobi Unfolding, guys. You know what we do and how we do it. Tell us who's your waifu or husbando. It doesn't matter your gender or who you like, don't like. We want to support you and we want to hear you out. Agree to disagree type of scenario. Actually, there's no type of agreement or disagreement. We just want to give you that thumbs up or give us the thumbs up. Give us the 5-star on all 12 plus podcast media that we're in. You all got to do is Google it, Bing it, you know what I'm saying? And we let you know how we feel and how we do it. We got to give a special shout out to Rat Castle, the guy who made the intro and outro to our season 4. Man, brother, thank you so much for that. StephaniquaProductionz, you got to hit her up. She does your logo. She does the music video. She take your pictures. She make you look beautiful. If you're 50 years old, she make you look like you're 20. She's in that business. So if you guys are interested in working with her, follow her at her. What's your Instagram again?
StephaniquaProductionz. It's long, I know.
We'll tag you in everything that we post up to.
Tag. She did a great job with my logo. I really appreciate you for that as well. So thank you for that.
And a pleasure.
Yes, as well as we are also in the Twitter, the Instagram, the Facebook, as well as the YouTube. We post the audio on Sunday, 1 p.m. We post the video stuff on Tuesday around 10 a.m. Eastern time because that's the best time there is. And I'm about to read the quote of the night. So you guys think I'm going to go left field or hit the money? We'll find out.
Oh,
Ready?
I would only hope for the latter, bro. So,
all right. This anime character said this: the moment you find the courage to give up your life for someone would be the moment you understand love. Kinsei Himura.
Ooh, that was he's on my list, but I didn't even think about that one because
It was in your list and you didn't mention him?
I didn't mention him. I didn't even.
It doesn't matter who is in your list anymore. The Shinobi Unfolding.
Shit.
Peace.
deuces.
Bye.
Konnichiwa.